Hi, in this video we are talking about Bitcoins. Before we continue our video, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon for more videos. What is Bitcoin? There are hundreds of internet articles that go into great detail about what Bitcoin is, yet most of them fall short. The document written by Dr. Craig S. Wright under the alias Satoshi Nakamoto is the greatest source for learning. On October 31, 2008, he published Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, a white paper. Its goal is to describe the decentralized electronic payment system from the standpoint of economics. The term, Bitcoin, appears just twice in the original white paper, and is then used to describe a system for electronic transactions that does not rely on trust. Fixed protocols that use an immutable blockchain govern the system. A digital currency serves as the system's means of trade. In essence, Bitcoin is a triadic word that includes set protocols, a digital coin, and a decentralized blockchain, all of which combine to produce an electronic cash system that functions as a peer-to-peer exchange. To put it simply, anybody may examine and utilize Bitcoin's open source code. Why is Bitcoin revolutionary? While internet anarchists will have readers think that Bitcoin will overturn fiat currency, and more rational individuals will assume that Bitcoin is a censorship-resistant, anonymous digital cash that cannot be seized, both are wrong. Bitcoin is not anonymous. Nevertheless, it is private and maintains an open, immutable ledger. It provides anonymity because just the address is made public, but it also implies that activity on the address may be monitored to prevent unlawful conduct. As Dr. Wright put it, to be valid, Bitcoin must operate within the confines of the law. Bitcoin's true genius lies in its economic architecture rather than any technological breakthrough. The fixed protocol is used for decentralization. Bitcoin establishes a currency system in which participants do not need to rely on a third party, such as a bank or payment processor, to make transactions. The procedures were also meant to prevent a coin from being double spent. Each coin unit is one of a kind and cannot be reproduced or destroyed. The system is built on a distributed immutable network that is maintained by thousands of motivated miners all over the world. What is Bitcoin to the mainstream audience? A Bitcoin is a colloquial term for a unit of the Bitcoin digital money, also known as a cryptocurrency. Some people also erroneously use the terms Bitcoin and blockchain technology interchangeably. Unlike traditional fiat currency, Bitcoin is not controlled by a local government or a central bank. To keep inflation under check, the supply of Bitcoin that is progressively produced is limited, which means that only 21 million coins will ever exist. The general public has yet to accept or comprehend Bitcoin's full possibilities. Bitcoin is much more than just a digital money that may be used to make international payments. It is also a global, immutable public data ledger that organizations may utilize to fuel blockchain applications that alter their businesses in novel and exciting ways. Why is Bitcoin a viable medium of exchange? The blockchain technology underpinning it is designed to keep data and transactions safe. Mining is a method of storing confirmed transactions on the blockchain indefinitely. Every transaction is digitally signed and verified using cryptographic processes to ensure that funds are not spent twice. Due to the miner's economic interests, double spending is also avoided. Miners will not contain double-spent transactions since there is a danger that other miners may reject their block, resulting in lost income. People who double spend will not leave an indelible evidence trail of their attempted larceny. Bitcoin mining is also the process through which new currencies are created. Cryptographic hash functions and the proof of work (POW) consensus mechanism are used in mining. Altering the Bitcoin blockchain through mining necessitates unraveling the whole structure record by record, as each block contains the hash of the preceding block. To accomplish so, the offender would have to invest a substantial amount of cash and resources. Data is distributed globally via a network of network miner nodes. Every miner node keeps a copy of the blockchain ledger. If data is changed on one node, the other network members will consider it corrupted since it does not match the extra copies. A timestamp server also generates a hash of a block of transactions and publicly broadcasts it. The timestamp verifies the data's existence. Because each timestamp contains the preceding timestamp in its hash, each subsequent timestamp confirms the ones that came before it. A distributed system, in general, is more resistant to failures and cyber attacks since it does not rely on a single, specific data source, as traditional centralized systems do. The blockchain functions as a distributed ledger that keeps track of all transactions. Because it is dispersed, it is extremely resistant to alteration and fraud. The database records are immutable and can only be altered with a massive amount of computational power. How do I use Bitcoin, BSV, to transact? Transactions take place without the use of a middleman, allowing anybody with internet connection to send currencies to anyone in the globe. Users must have a Bitcoin wallet in order to receive or transfer Bitcoins. Consider the following example to understand how a transaction works. Tom would give Sean his Bitcoin address, which is comparable to an account number in principle. Sean uses his wallet to make a transaction to Tom's address, then signs it with a digital signature. Sean's transaction is published to the network's nodes after he presses the send button. Miners collect pending transactions from a mempool and organize them into a new block. Miners validate Sean's signature and that he has enough Bitcoins to spend. When the miner discovers a way to add the block, it is confirmed and added to previously validated blocks. The majority of miners agree to add new blocks of transactions to the ledger based on a set of principles established in the original Bitcoin white paper. On average, a new block is added to the blockchain every 10 minutes. The miner has now officially updated the blockchain's records, so Tom will notice Sean's transfer in his wallet as soon as Sean transmits it and will be able to spend it without awaiting confirmation. Confirmation should not be significant to the user unless the funds are considerable, such as for a vehicle, home, or major contract. Miners relay these transactions to one another for two reasons: to possibly get the transaction fee and to guarantee that other miners have the transaction, reducing the likelihood that their block would be rejected. Because all miners have it and there is a better than a 99% likelihood of this transaction being included in the next block, on BSV only, it is considered confirmed once aired. Why use Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin transactions are immutable once they are uploaded to the blockchain, they cannot be reversed after they have been confirmed and recorded. Bitcoin is perfect for individuals who seek rapid payouts and cheap costs because it can be used by anybody with an internet connection. People may transmit currencies directly to anybody other, peer-to-peer, through a secure, distributed network, bypassing traditional financial middlemen. Anyone with access to the Bitcoin transaction history may view it. Thank you very much for watching this video. We'll like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next, but before then, we will be very happy if share it with your friends on social media.